You're being charged a tax. And it's not by the government. The moment you tell people you're getting rich, the bill shows up. Not in dollars first, but in expectations, pressure, and constant help me out energy. You don't lose your money overnight. You lose your peace, then your focus, then your compounding. And I'm going to prove it with numbers in about 60 seconds. I'm Mike, Money Mike. I don't lease my identity. I invest it. Stealth wealth is not being cheap. Stealth wealth is being private on purpose. Because privacy is insurance. Privacy is your right to fail without an audience. Here's the paradox. The louder you look, the faster you bleed. And the quietest people often have the most options. A famous survey-style idea about millionaires gets repeated for a reason. Something like 69% of them drive normal cars and live in normal neighborhoods. Not because they can't afford nice things, because they can afford to ignore the circus. Society sees a loud car. Math sees a quiet million. Let me show you where the wealth actually goes. Most look-rich moves are not one-time purchases. They're subscriptions. They're a flex subscription disguised as a lifestyle. Scene 1. Costco on a Saturday. Cart overflowing. Somebody's wearing the logo like a uniform. Somebody else is wearing plain jeans and pushing the cart like it's submission. The first person is performing. The second person is provisioning. Performance is expensive. Provisioning is boring. Boring is how you win. Now let's do the math on one tiny upgrade that looks harmless. Assumption. You upgrade your car, your apartment, your watch, your everything. And it costs you an extra $400 a month. That's it. $400. You spent more on DoorDash in a weak month. Don't blink, because this is the cheat code. Assumption. You invest $400 per month in a boring index fund for 30 years at around the 8%. That grows to about $596,000. Basically, $600K. At 6% assumption, it's still about $402,000. If you can't protect $400 from your ego, you won't protect your future from chaos. This is math frame number 1, the gap math. Path A buys approval. Path B buys assets. Both feel normal month to month. Only one turns into options. Now math frame number 2, the annualize shock. That same $400 a month is $4,800 a year. In 10 years, you contributed $48,000. At 8%, you're around $73,000. That is one quiet decade of not trying to impress people who don't pay your bills. So why does telling people you're rich mess you up so badly? Because it creates a new social contract you never agreed to. You become the successful one. And suddenly, every problem has your name on it. It starts soft. Must be nice. Then it gets sharper. So you can spot me this once. Then it turns into entitlement. You're good for it. And here's the part nobody says out loud. When people think you have money, you lose the right to experiment. You can't take a risk without an audience. You can't make a mistake without judgment. You can't change your mind without someone calling you fake. That's why stealth wealth works. It keeps your life flexible. It keeps your decisions cheap to reverse. It keeps your anxiety low enough to stay consistent. Scene 2. Workplace HR open enrollment. Everyone clicks through benefits like it's a pop-up ad, but one person quietly raises their 401k contribution by 1%. No announcement, no applause. Just an automatic transfer that never needs motivation again. That person doesn't need to look rich. They're building rich. And building rich is mostly invisible. I know what some of you are thinking. Mike, I worked hard. I want nice things. Cool. Buy nice things when they don't control you. Buy nice things when your investments are on autopilot first. Mike, my family will judge me if I don't help. Helping is not the problem. Being drafted into other people's emergencies is the problem. You need boundaries, not guilt. Mike, staying quiet feels like hiding. No, it's not hiding. It's choosing not to feed the algorithm of other people's opinions. Here are the stealth wealth rules that actually hold up. Rule 1. Don't upgrade in public. Upgrade in private. That means your retirement contributions go up before your lifestyle does. That means you celebrate in silence. Not on your timeline, not in the group chat. Rule 2. Keep your number vague. Not rude, vague. Because specifics invite negotiations. Rule 3. Have default scripts ready, because pressure shows up when you're tired, busy, and emotional. And tired, you will say yes to stuff that ruins tomorrow you. Here are the scripts. I'm on a plan right now. I'm keeping my expenses boring this year. I'm not lending money, but I can help you find options. I can't commit to that. That's not in my budget. Now we go to the courtroom metaphor, because this is where people fold. Your boundaries are evidence. Your consistency is the witness. Your bank account is the verdict. If your boundary can't survive one awkward conversation, it was never a boundary. It was a suggestion. And yes, some people will get weird when you stop paying the approval tax. Let them. That discomfort is the price of freedom. Now the magic metaphor. Because flexing is literally an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. It's a trick where you trade real wealth for the appearance of wealth. And the trick only works if you keep doing it. That's why it's exhausting. Stealth wealth flips the trick. You look normal. You live normal. And behind the curtain, your money is working overtime. Here's the tough love part. If you need strangers to believe you're winning, you're not winning yet. You're renting confidence. And rent goes up. Your future self doesn't want applause. Your future self wants options. Your future self wants calm mornings. Your future self wants a bank account that can take a hit and keep moving. One next step today. Set an automatic transfer of $100 to $400 per paycheck into a 401k, Roth IRA, or brokerage index fund. Make it boring. Make it automatic. Make it quiet. Because the real flex is not telling anyone.